Let's look into the Welsh National, which obviously we've already looked at previously, but we all did like Monbeg Genius. But sadly, the news that he won't be going due to an abscess on his foot means we're going to. Favourite is Super Survivor for Jamie Snowden and Gavin Sheehan. But Nassalam is a friend of yours, Frankie.
Matt, start again. Right. It went funny.
All right, okay.
Stop being funny.
Okay, all right.
Did it do that for you as well, John?
Yeah.
If it was mine or not.
He was like,
It wasn't the Wi-Fi. That's just how I talk.
Right, you're still in record.
Welsh National in 3. Let's look into the Welsh National then with the revelation that the anti-post favourite Monbeg Genius will not be going to Chepstow on the 27th due to an abscess in his foot, which means you've got a revamped market. Super Survivor is your new favourite at 5-1. But Frankie, your old friend Nassalam bids to follow up his trial success with an extra 5 furlongs. Are you going to go in with him?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I can. After talking about this horse for the last 3 races and then forgetting that he was running when he went and won off a mark of 141. Now comes here, up in trip, up in the handicap. Oh, I don't know. It would drive me insane if he goes and wins. But I suppose he does have his chance because you can look at it one or two ways, I think. He kind of rallied home over 2.5 at Cheltenham. You thought he needed further. Then he didn't get the trip at 3 miles. And then he won at just shy of 3 miles. Maybe he's always going to finish his race strongly. And he actually might maybe be better if they go a little bit slower, which they will in this, and can just kind of plod around and then stay on. So he certainly has his chance. And Caelan Quinn takes off the 3. So the weight's difference isn't as bad as it first looked. I can't back him purely for the reason that I've missed the boat and he's a forgotten horse for me now. So Nassalam has a chance, Matt, but probably not for me.
Not for Frankie. Then we'll find out what he does fancy shortly. Joel, what are you thinking now? We're all like Monbeg Genius, but with him out, what's your pick?
I still think he'd win with an abscess, let's be honest. He'd be fine with the abscess. I still think he'd win this. I think I'm going to go to my second choice now. It's a bit like you got married, then you've got the one, if anything happens, you've got the one, the backup girlfriend. Autonomous Cloud for me. It kept finishing second every time I backed it, and then it ran at March Uttoxeter meeting where Eldon just from Iron Bridge behind that. That was 3 miles on soft. Won a 4 in a race at Uttoxeter, I think it was about a month ago. That was really heavy ground. It's given the typical Paddy Brennan type ride. He cruised through that race. He's a beautiful traveller. Needed every yard of that. Going very well, won that easy. This has been the target, they tell me. So it's my second choice because my first choice was going to be my nap of the year, Monbeg Genius. But we'll go for the girlfriend on the side, Autonomous Cloud.
I'm quite sure Autonomous Cloud as well. There's a massive turnaround with Super Survivor in the weights on that Uttoxeter run in March. But I think he's very likely to race over fences. And he was my other pick as well. So we're all with Monbeg Genius. Now 2 of us with Autonomous Cloud. Could it be a nap hand for Autonomous Cloud, Frankie?
It's not. I'm struggling to get carried away with too much. Like Joel said, the second choice girlfriend. Mine's more like the third or fourth choice girlfriend because the 2 I mentioned on the show previously are also not running. So none of what I fancied is running. So I'm really
scraping around 12 girlfriends.
I think the Super Survivor.
What is the maximum sales?
It's one to keep an eye on for Punters because he finished second to another of Jamie Snowden's, the Gitmaker, who was on a hat trick, and he'll race in the big handicap at Ascot this Saturday. So depending on when you listen to this, just go and have a look at what happened to the Gitmaker and the big handicap because both of those horses could still have a bit of juice in their mark, but I mean 5-1 favourite. I'm not telling you loads you already don't know. Complete unknown fluffed his chances a bit in the Coral Gold Cup. They like the horse, and this is a bit of an afterthought, but not without a chance. I'm going to go for a swing at one though. Fontaine Collonges for Venetia Williams. Talking of the weekend that I missed Nassalam when I was in Hong Kong, I was sat in a dodgy sports bar. And this was the last leg of a Yankee for me to go in. Backed into 5-2 favourite, soft ground, got the trip. Venetia's horses are flying. I thought, here we go, I'm cashing in. And poor old Ned Fox was unseated at the first. So it wasn't to be that day. But I liked the horse at Sandown last time. And this is a little bit further, but you probably get soft ground at Chepstow. They'll go slow. I think the horse stays. I think it's on a good mark. It is back from a break and unseating at the first, or after that reappearance run. So there's a few things against it, but it's a swing at 1 at a big price. Fontaine Calange.
2 for Autonomous Cloud, 1 for Fontaine Calange. Then it'll be grueling. It always is testing for the Welsh Grand National at Chepstow on the Wednesday, the 27th.